He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
And just like that, this offense is out of the gate. What a way to get this game started. Obviously, they have a premier receiver, found a one-on-one matchup, and in the first play of the game, they take advantage of it.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today,
he's in the clear. The 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Rockets offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can. And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here and looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then first down right back to the running game.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback keeps the football. He finds some space. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. On second and inches, they've got three receivers bunched out to the left. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Short connection with the tight end here. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains first down. The Rockets come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He decides to keep it here. Football comes out. Out of scoop down. Offense still has it on the run. He'll be brought down. Nice play to make the recovery, but he's stopped short of first down yardage. Ball handed off. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, it looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. First and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Toledo! They finish off the scoring drive. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Finds his man. It's Porter. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. A new set of downs after that completion. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. The receiver makes the catch. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. Back behind the quarterback, line in the pistol. One man to the backfield. He'll get the football. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Oh, my goodness. That looked to be the defensive back who came flying up there to put the pressure on the quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. There's some space around the 30. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, they're going to come up a little bit short of the first down, but this is a great effort here by the entire offense to give themselves at least a chance, a much better chance of converting here if they decide to go for it on 4th down.
One down to the 22. It's a first down very near the red zone now. And the Rockets pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Looking to throw it on first down. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
It's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender. Makes it.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets.
Chris, I know the back's getting a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Grab behind the line. It's Jones. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Short loss in the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Now with the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quick throw. It's an RPO caught on the left side. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. Kirk, it's Toledo in the lead right now. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And he drops back in the gun. Pulls it in. It's Graham.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
A play action looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver out like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Tackle made after a solid gain will spot the ball for 31. That's an important first down on that running play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Powering through the defender. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Important second down play coming up. Running back with the football. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Rockets have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Rockets line it up with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Toledo.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. That's caught. It's Jones.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Scanning the field. It's saying. The pass rush gets home.
But they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Buckeyes will have to kick this away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. And that sets up a return. And he's brought down immediately. No fair catch there, but that might have been the smarter play. Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. A new set of downs after that completion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's got the first and still going. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set them up first down at the 15. And the Rockets are in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
Launching run to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Rockets.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Gonna run it. It's Cruz. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
To the air, it's Sand. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Cruz. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. From the shotgun, drops back. Defense is coming after him. The timeout is called. Talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Over the middle, it's Miller. That play will move the sticks. Set him up 1st down at the 42. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Nice grab. It's Miller. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That's caught. It's Graham. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Looking downfield, it's Sand. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Running back has it on a screen now, fighting him off. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
The field goal is good. So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. 2nd down after that completion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's an out route, the catch made. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Middle's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Toledo.
The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. They're fortunate to have the lead at the break with those pass protection problems. Let's see if they can clean that up here in the 3rd quarter. Tries to get it to the running back. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go all the way back for a score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, that 2nd-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. Quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit, just a field goal. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. An inside div now from the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on third down, and the drive keeps going. The Rockets with first and 10 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's running out of time here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Takes the handoff again. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets them up first down from the 31. First down here for this offense. Sticking with the running game. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, the ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The Rockets pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Chris, we're starting to see a theme here develop for this offense. They are willing to take chances and go for it on 4th down. That's the 3rd time that they've gone for it, and they've made it all 3 times.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Toledo.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up and they're just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
To keep her trying to get to the marker. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Buckeyes will have to kick it away when it comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets made on the out route, and they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35. And the Rockets are going to keep this drive moving. He'll hand it off. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. There's the handoff. Great cut there. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. The Rockets will have 1st and 10 here. The quarterback keeps it here. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Caught quickly. Out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. The Rockets hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. On the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down. And they'll give it to the back. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep down the left side. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out.
Pass interference, defense.
So the PI penalty cost the defense 15, and it's a fresh set of... This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. To throw, it's Sand. Short pass finds the tight end. Right down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of every...
Breaks free with room to run. Here he goes. Past the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. A deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Breaks into the clear. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Toledo.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Return begins inside the 10. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Using his legs, it's Roberts. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
And he'll drop back here on third down. That's reeled in. It's Graham. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
A change of direction. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
That completion makes it second and short. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal off that loss. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Ohio State. Lining up to try the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. But they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return game.
Eludes a tackle. Gets the first and still running. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Rockets move into the red zone. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
And third down is a handoff. You make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13. The Rockets churn out another first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Grinding away with the running game. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Rockets.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. I like their odds of closing this game out.
And the point after is right down the middle. Fields it just outside. Loses the football. The scramble is on. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover. Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Here comes a handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. The Rockets trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. First and goal to try to run it in. Touchdown, Toledo. They continue to roll up the score.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a 4-4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Catch made over the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. The defense has got it.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They stop him, but it's a 1st down, and that should be ball game. The Rockets line up on 1st and 10 now. And the back gets the football. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5.
False start on offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Give it to the back again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The offense will spend a timeout here. 25 seconds on the clock. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Well, they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. He's looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Back to throw. It's Sayin. The pocket breaking down. Looking for a late deep shot. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. And he goes down, and that's how we will end it. Well, this one, I mean, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave him a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
Oh, they came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.